like the hand.
They always get my hand. Sorry for the palm.
Oh, that sun, you've got to put something up there.
Yeah, I will. Okay, I have to turn it my way just a little bit, don't I?
Do what you do. I'm so tired.
Move it back a little bit. Sorry, shaking it. There we go. How's that?
Good morning, beautiful people.
Good morning.
It's a lot of oil in my hair.
Yeah, it's coming down the neck too.
I know, that's why I was out. I just poured it on my head. Yesterday, like, dried out my hair. That sun just dried me completely.
Yeah, I know. Well, an hour in the sun will dry anybody's hair out.
It dried me out, so I had to put my African oil in my hair and just let it soaking in.
Right.
Okay, so we've got 10 minutes for me to eat.
Okay.
Put this light.
Yeah, I'll have to get something to put over it.
You can stop it. That
Why?
light, you can stop it. That light is just so sucky.
No, it's okay.
You can see my hair popping out.
But you look like an angel with the light behind you. Whoa.
I look like an angel.
You do.
I am an angel.
You are. But you know, really, it's like, whoa.
She got on the floor. She just got in the chair. She's like,
I
"Are you
know.
ready to eat now?" And I'm like, and she goes, "Oh."
I know, she rubbed
She's
up
like,
against
okay.
me. Yep, she rubbed up against me and I just ignored her.
It was so funny. She's like, "Are we ready to eat now?" And I'm like, she's like, "Okay."
Matt, she prays too. Bixby. Don't give her the whole thing. She'll want to eat all of it. She'll think, ooh, bacon. Ah.
No, she's not. Bixby is patient. Do you want a little piece?
Your patience is not her virtue.
Yes, it is. She's gotten better.
Yeah.
Because she hasn't been eating Bubba's food.
Oh, yeah. You should have learned to share. Oh. There you go. Grape jelly for you.
Yeah, I'm going to make a sandwich.
Okay. Oh, here he comes. Stoli.
Thank you for buttering my toast.
You're welcome.
I can see the butter. I was about to say, is there butter? And I'm like, I see the butter. There's butter.
Oh, I butter it.
Oh, well, stop it.
I mean nothing by it. I said I buttered it.
Thank you so much.
I
for
put butter
buttering
on the toast.
Thank you so much for buttering my toast.
I toasted it and I buttered it.
Thank you so much for buttering the toast.
You're welcome. See, I buttered mine too.
Thank you so much. You're so kind.
You're welcome. Oh, hey, look who comes over here.
All right.
Hi, Bubba. One piece.
So,
Don't
I
rub
put
it.
the bacon
There.
and eggs inside the toast. Honey, can you put your hand behind this?
Oh.
Just bacon and eggs inside the toast. And it makes a little sandwich.
Mmm.
I love this bread because this bread is not thick at all. It's not thick at all. It's whole grain.
Don't come over here sniffing. You got some from her. He
I
got
did.
some from me.
What?
Bixby comes around the corner.
I just gave you props for not being greedy.
Comes around the corner and sniffs at Stubby like, and what are you doing?
You want to take my props away from you?
They're like, you got some from her. He got some from me. It's all good.
Well, my pieces are smaller than your pieces. I give very little pieces.
I gave him this little piece.
No, I mean, my version of little is like littler than your little.
Right. Hi, Bixby.
Because I know she's going to swindle more out of me, so I break that one piece into like 2-3 pieces.
Right. Hey, stop clawing the carpet.
I actually put sweet and low in my coffee.
See how it is.
And honestly, I'm lucky I didn't drop some BCAAs in it too.
Drop what?
The amino acids. I need some energy. My body is hurting. And my body is hurting because, no offense, in my defense, yes, it was almost an hour and a half to 2 hours standing in heat.
Mm-hmm.
But I have been up for how many hours?
Yeah, you had been up for.
Oh God, what did somebody tell me the other day? There's a reason I wanted to record real quick. I'll make it real fast. It was so funny. I was seeing something. I said, "Oh, my back hurt." I said, "I need to have a seat. My back hurts." And somebody said to me, "Well, you need to lose all that weight and your back wouldn't hurt." And I said, "Okay, that's true, probably." But I'm thinking maybe the 29 hours I've been up on my feet working 2 jobs probably kind of did it to it, me too. Just saying, it's possible. Oh, well, I didn't. No, you didn't know because you don't know me. You don't know me. Yes, I'm big, but I work my ass off. Including moving large recliners without anybody's assistance, which, she told everybody.
Who?
The staff that was there when I did that.
Oh, my goodness.
Everybody found out. I had a recliner upstairs on the first floor in my building. And I needed to move it because eventually I'm about to get another client, she's going to come bring in her own recliner. So, sorry. So I wanted to move it downstairs out of the way. So I'm like, well, let me get it on downstairs because we're getting situated for her to move in. The house is pretty much clean. It's ready for her to come and bring her everything. Stuff from before I was there, like 5-10 years before I was there. I've been cleaning it out for like almost a year now.
Wow. Oh, yeah.
This has been so much stuff.
Right.
And then, I had one resident pass away. And then I finally got all her stuff out. So I had that one recliner upstairs still and everything in the basement. The new staff, she's amazing. She cleaned everything. I was doing paperwork and just jumping between her, and she was sorting and boxing and carrying, and everything got put out. I got to take everything to donation. So the family of the individual that passed away, her family still asked us to take it to donation. So I'm doing that. Not this week, but next week. I'm trying to give COVID a little bit more time. I shouldn't have said that word. I'm trying to give the epidemic a little bit more time to clear out. And I don't know when that's going to happen, but I don't want anybody to be nervous because there's nothing on that stuff. It's good stuff. Her family's already sorted through what they wanted, and that's not the funeral that we went to. She passed away months ago.
Yeah.
And that one, losing her tore me apart. It tore me apart. It tore me apart. But I digress. Let me go backwards. So the one chair was upstairs, so I was like, oh, let me get it on downstairs. And she was working with the clients, and so I'm like, well, never mind. She's been doing stuff all day. I'm like, I really want it downstairs. So once there's something in my mind, you can't really stop me from it. So the big old, it was a remote big recliner that kind of moves for you.
Right. Like
so it was a big heavy one.
Like a stand-up.
No, it wasn't a sit-to-stand. It wasn't a sit-to-stand, but it was one that kind of goes backwards. It just moves. It's basically a tower. It's got motors in it and everything. So I slid that bad boy down the hallway from the back room. You know how the house is set up. All the way from the back room, through the hallway, down through the dining room, down through the kitchen, down past the washer and dryer. And then I carried it down, and then I kind of lifted and took it down the steps. I get all the way down the steps. This bad boy fit all the way down the steps. I got 2 rails there, and I'm like, I got this. Boom, boom, boom. I get all the way down the steps. And I get to the door frame. You let me get all the way down the steps, and I get to the door frame. That boy said, I ain't going nowhere. Screw you. Screw you. And so the staff heard me trying to wedge it through the door frame. I took the door off the hinges. And I started undoing the rails. And she's like, what are you doing? I'm like, you just now heard me moving the recliner? I've been moving the recliner for the last 10 minutes. Well, actually, it didn't take me 10 minutes to do that, I'll be honest with you. It probably took me maybe 6, 7. But she was like, I'm like, okay, I'm trying to get to the door, but she was like, how did you get down the steps? I'm like, it went down fine. I said, it shouldn't be stuck. So she tries, I said, put your weight on it. I said, just put your weight on it and just pop it through the door. It wouldn't go. So then we lifted it and carried it back up the steps, then we lifted it and carried it back down the steps and tried to angle, still wouldn't go. So taking off rails, still wouldn't go. I called one of the maintenance guys. It's like, hey, you know, I got jammed in the doorway and I'm on the other side of it and I gotta get out tonight. I can't sleep here tonight. And he's like, well, can you not get out? I said, yeah, I can get out I can get out of the basement, but my basement's unsecure, so I'm not leaving. So either you have to come unjam me or I have to sleep here and get unjammed in the morning. And so he was like, all right. So he came, he popped up, he came, and he took it apart, and then he popped it on his side and popped it out and got it out. But the whole time he was fussing the whole time. So I'm like, I'll give you gas money. I'll pay you for coming. I'll give you gas money. I'll make you food. What you need? What do you need to feel good about helping me? What can I give you? And then he was like, oh no, it's okay, Halima, don't worry about it. And he was fine after that. But I was so embarrassed. I move. You have to understand. When I get something in my head, you know me. I just move, and I don't. But I never get stuck. Never get stuck. But I was stuck, and I couldn't. I was freaking out. I was like, I can't get this. This is so embarrassing.
The chair was like, I'm going to be smarter than you are today.
The chair was smarter than me. So, but it got moved. Everything else got moved out the basement. The house looks really good. And we did all this in like 3 days, but it looks really good. So we're set up for her to move in and move her stuff in.
That's good.
Right. That was so funny. I think the funniest part, when she came down and stuff, she's like, when did you do this? I'm like, sorry. She's like, Halima, you're not allowed to move things when I'm here. I'm like, that's true. I said, no, actually, I said it to her. I said, you shouldn't let me move things when you're here. And she's like, I think she was looking at me like, well, you're my supervisor. I'm like, but evidently I don't have common sense.
Yeah, you do.
But I got it down there, so that's the most important thing. And I have everything set up. Oh no, I got all their snacks and stuff came in too for staff.
Oh, nice.
I ordered a whole box of assorted chips and cheeses and stuff like that. And then I gave up on giving them fruit and vegetables and stuff like that because they won't eat it. I bought trays of vegetables for them. They
don't love like
apples, bowls of apples and oranges.
Not so much that, like they're like a fruit or a veggie tray, like carrots and broccoli and stuff. Oh, see, I'd be all about that.
Yeah, and sometimes when we have staff meetings, that'd be left over. But if I buy that stuff, the residents eat it, but they won't really eat it. And that stuff is not super expensive, so I don't mind. But so I got them the Granny. What kind of cookies are they? Being purple and red containers and begins with a G.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
I got a box of those cookies for them and this sort of cookies and chips and stuff, and then water bottles. And because I took my huge table, my sweating table that I had in my office, I took it out and added another chair for them in a little station, so if they want to take a break, they can bring it out to the office and take a break and eat a snack. Versus if we're done with stuff, they can take a break and fine.
Nice.
But
send stuff to me.
Mm-hmm.
Send stuff to me.
Mm-mm. That's for them. I work hard.
I'm your wife. I work hard too.
Mama. But you're getting the fruit and the vegetables.
Okay, not the fruit. I
The
don't.
fruit, baby.
Only if it's Johnny Red Delicious.
Shiny fruit.
I like red apples.
Fruit jacks up her sugar. So it's not that she doesn't want to be healthy, it's just it jacks up her sugar.
It does. Natural sugars just kill me.
But her eating like fibrous stuff and Like green leafy vegetables doesn't jack up her sugar, but
But yeah, natural sugars. And it's killer because every now and again I
I
want
need
like
to put a bra on before I leave.
Yeah. Every now and again I want a banana.
I just used that as a mirror. I forgot it was recording.
Oh yeah. I want a banana, and it's like
Sorry.
I have to have an itty bitty banana if I want one because I like them, but they jack up my sugars. I'm fierce.
And it's so funny because her hemoglobin is worse than mine, which is weird. My hemoglobin is usually my hemoglobin is usually not bad. It's like 5 and 6. No higher than 6.
Yeah, I need to get hold of my PA.
But also, I mean, you do physical stuff. I'm not gonna make that statement because you're physical in your job too.
Yeah, very physical at times.
Very physical. But I'm not. It depends. It depends on if I'm direct care. It depends on if I'm moving furniture. I don't like to wait for maintenance to come move stuff. And don't get me wrong, they're an amazing maintenance team. Don't get me wrong. But with this pandemic, they're super busy right now. When I can physically do it and it's not going to hurt me, it cause me any injury or any pain, why not do it? So, I even set up all our supplies outside, like, because you haven't been in my basement, have you?
Mm-mm.
My job. When we walk down the steps, there's a wall right here. All the files, all the historical files that we put into another storage room on stands behind locked doors. And then I moved stands out of the back room to put all the supplies on. So toilet paper towels, tissue, soap, shampoo, all that stuff is on that neatly stacked on the stand. So when you walk in, you see the inventory list and you see all their supplies. So staff just have to walk down the steps, take it out, and walk back up the steps. I have a resident who steals supplies. Who steals supplies? So it's easier for me out of sight, out of mind, which means she's less likely to be excited to do it. And she don't even do it, she just plays with them. She don't even do that one. All the paper towels be gone, all trash bags be gone. I'm like, what are you doing? Just tying them in knots. What are you doing? And then the copy of paper, you need to stop that.
Because all she does is draw on it or write on it.
She writes her letters and her notes and her affidavits. No, she has agendas. She has meetings.
Oh yeah.
She has meetings and she literally will make out a list of everything that she wants to buy, everything she wants somebody to buy for her, everything that she's going to buy eventually, everything that she should have bought a week ago, and everything that she needs to buy in this moment. And then, if you do something she don't like, you go on her naughty list. And you may have to buy her something. Get off the naughty list.
Am I on her naughty list?
She loves you.
Okay.
She's waiting for baseball games to come back to you.
Well, whenever that may be.
She's seriously waiting on baseball games to come back.
I'm waiting for sports to come back.
I'm not.
I am. I miss hockey and I miss baseball.
I've enjoyed my household. Our household is so weird. I act like I'm in charge of it, but I really am not. Because when sports come on, I'm not allowed to talk in my house.
Baseball's one thing. She can talk while I'm watching the baseball
game. You don't
game.
even let me talk on baseball
No, unless it's a really, like heated game. But usually baseball, you could talk, whatever. Like at the game. We can sit there and talk and have a great time. I don't care. Hockey? Don't talk to me while I'm watching hockey. Don't talk to me while I'm watching hockey.
I can't clean. I can't vacuum. I can't.
Here's
the sad part. This is the sad part, and this is the kicker for me. I made her a shrine room upstairs where I put a TV, reclining futon in there, leather with speakers in it, and she won't use that room. She takes over down here, and I have to be like tiptoeing around her. I can't clean. I can't make no noise. I can't talk on the phone. I can't do nothing. Not a zilch.
baseball.
Now commercials, then we can talk.
Yeah, there's a in between. But now, here we go. So last
No.
year,
You're horrible.
no. So a year ago, Friday actually, the 12th, Game 7 of the Stanley Cup Finals. Right, Blues and Boston Bruins. Series was tied. If we win the cup. She comes home. I'm all heated in it because we were winning. The Blues were winning. The St. Louis Blues were winning like 3-0, but I've seen them go from 3-0 to, 6-3 with the other team. So I'm sitting there and she's like, "Turn it off. They're winning." I'm like, It's only in the first period.
I said that.
Yes. So third period, we're winning 5-1 or something like that. The Blues are beating the Bruins 5-1. She's like, "Okay, it's 30 seconds. What's the problem?" I said, "We're going to win the Stanley Cup." "So what?" She goes, "So what?" I'm
Well,
like,
I don't know what that meant, but I know what it means now, so don't be judgmental.
right, so now she knows. But anyway, so I'm like,
I know what it means now.
52 years, the Blues have been a franchise, and we've never won the Cup. People have waited a lifetime for this. I was like, we got to wait and watch it. The minute they won the Cup, I was cheering and whooping and hollering and whatever. I was okay.
We made a video.
What?
We made a video.
Yeah, we made a video. It was great. But she's like, "What's the thrill? Turn it off." I'm like, be quiet.
I didn't know. I was tired. But in my defense, it was super late at night,
Yes, it was.
and I hadn't been home in 2 days.
True.
Not because I was running the streets, but because I was making an income for
She
us.
was making an income.
I was working with a different company, and it required me to. I don't work with them anymore. It required me to be there all the time for them, but I don't do that anymore. So I had been working for 2 days straight.
Mm-hmm.
My defense.
And I tell you what, I'm sure the cats were thrilled that hockey was over. After that, I had an app on my phone that was horns, like car horns. And every time the Blues would win, I get on it and I do the beep, beep,
You did
beep.
not.
Yes, and Bixby would look at me like, "What the hell are you doing?" But anyway, so
What
yes.
else down here? I have to find it.
I'm like, "Don't talk to me while hockey's playing."
It's fine. I learned that. What was that first year we were married?
Last year, no.
Last year?
Oh, what? Not to talk to you during hockey?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, probably the first year.
Yeah,
But you learned really good last year. Don't talk to me while the playoffs are playing.
But I didn't know. Because sometimes you trick me. Because sometimes you'd be like, "Oh, there are so many points up. I'll catch it later. Let's spend some time together." And I'm like, "Oh, wow, I get to spend time with you." And I'd be thinking that, okay, that's going to be a moment like that. And then you'd be like, "No, it's something else going on." I'm like, okay, you can't have it both ways.
Right. No, playoffs. See, I'm cool throughout the season, but man, when the playoffs come on, don't be talking. Don't interrupt me.
Right. She's not mean about it. She's sweet as hell. But
So,
I will say, Mandy you have some passions. And I respect them because they get you places. And that's how you meet all the cool people you meet and all the things you do because of the passions and the goals that you have for yourself.
I got to meet some cool people.
Mm-hmm.
I got to meet some cool people.
You met a lot of cool people because they share the same passions as you. And you put yourself out there. You do things as fun. And before her, I would just go to work, come home, go to bed, nothing else. So spend my mom, my sister, my brother. Stop eating off of my.
I didn't. I put it
Are
there.
you thinking this is clean shirt? You cleaned it.
Yeah. I feel like a cat.
You wiped your shirt so you always clean.
Yeah.
I thought you picked up and ate off of it.
No, I put it
Don't do
there.
that.
No, I put it there.
Oh, okay.
No.
So, I don't know. So before her, I would do that, but I told you made me more social.
Yep. So now we go to baseball games. We go to theater. We go to musicals.
And I still go to work. I mean, and I just make sure that I plan my day. If I have to bring a change of clothes with me, then I do. If I know I'm doing a double, or if I know I'm doing something else, I plan on being ready for it.
Shows my drag shows. Yeah, we go places. So yeah, she's
Prior before her, all I did was work and go home and spend time with my family, and that's it. Oh, and I used to work out a lot. Like I used to work out like a beast. I lost so much weight. I put it all back on.
hey, the new spots open up by KFC.
Oh, okay. I'll go look at it later.
Mm-hmm.
I'm afraid of gyms now with this pandemic. I mean, and my weights are coming. Just so you know, my weights are
Oh,
coming.
okay. Cool.
My weights are coming. My stepper's here, and I already have weights here, but I'm getting additional weights. And then I was gonna order my bands, but I didn't do it. I gotta just do low impact. Like the stepper for me is low impact.
Right. You know what? We need to start going to the mall. The mall's open, and I mean, I think it's open for like walkers.
Okay.
We should go to the mall and walk.
Yeah, that'd give me a little bit more pep in my step.
Because four laps all the way around the mall is a mile.
Okay. Well, we can do that. We can't do that today or tomorrow.
Well, no, but
I gotta go to work.
Right. I mean, maybe next week because Friday I have to be at work at 6 a.m, so won't be Friday. But I learned that a long time ago. Our mall, if you walk 4 laps, it's a mile. A funny story about that. I was waiting to buy tickets to see Michael Crawford, I believe. This when Famous was still there. Famous Bar. That's where I used to go get all my tickets for everything. For, the Fox and for Riverport and for the Muni and whatever. So I get there at, I don't know, 9 o'clock, 8:30. Tickets don't go on sale till 10. And I have my Walkman radio, CD player, and leave it alone. Leave it
on top of it.
Oh, okay.
Who are you talking to?
I thought you were going to steal it.
Who are you talking
I thought you were going to steal it.
Girl, I'm full. I'm not stealing nothing.
Okay.
What if I steal your food? I usually feed you my food.
Sure, but you steal my bacon.
I do steal your bacon, but I didn't do it today.
Right. But anyway, so I have my headphones on and I'm walking. Depending on what's playing on my tape or my CD, depends on how fast I was walking. So I'm walking and I'm just going to town, whatever. I stopped for a second, had to tie my shoe or something. This lady was sitting at this little place. It's called the Cookie Factory. People go and eat cookies and drink coffee or whatever. And this lady, she had been sitting there. And every time I walk past, I kind of nod at her and go about my way. She stopped me and she says, "Honey, do you know how long you've walked?" I'm like, "Yeah, about an hour. Why?" And she's like, "You've walked like 4.5 miles." And I said, "What?" She's like, "It was fun to watch you walk. You walk at different speeds." I'm like, "It depends on what's on the radio." I walked like 6 miles that day, waiting for stinking tickets to go on sale to see Michael Crawford. I was the only one there. I was there early because I thought there was going to be a line.
He just sniffed my hand. He was like, "No,
funny.
I don't like
Yeah,
it."
he just shook his head like, "No." Oh, yeah.
It's the
Oil.
It's the African oil.
Yep. I was the only one there to buy tickets to see Michael Crawford. So I was there ungodly early for no reason. But that's okay. 6 miles later.
You must like Michael Crawford.
Love Michael Crawford. Ended up second row.
Yes, I didn't. Prior to her, I didn't do. But I really wish I had done more because going out with you has been so much fun. We have a blast.
Oh yeah, we always have a good time.
You know what was? I thought her tooth the deal on this gala. I didn't want to go, and so she was like, "Well, we're gonna go to the gala." I'm like, "I really don't. Go get Bridget. Go get Bridget."
Oh, where is she?
We went to the gala, and so I was like, "I really don't want to go," and so Mandy was like, "Well,"
she's like, "We're going to a birthday party."
Whose birthday party was it?
Your friend Patch, remember?
I have the worst memory, sorry. If it's work, I remember it.
Was
if it's
it
not
her
work,
birthday?
I don't remember it. Oh, yes, it was. Yes, you're right.
Because she never showed up?
Well, she showed up. She just showed up classically late, but she showed up. Yeah, but she was there. We left her gift there. We were going to her birthday party. Yeah, I leave my bra right there. I knew I put it down there. I just didn't remember where I put it at. So she's like, "Well, she's birthday girl is not here, so how about we just go ahead and go to the gala?" Now we were dressed. I was dressed. She was dressed. I looked cute. She looked nice. She looked handsome. And so I was like, fine. We'll go to the gala. And I went. I'm pouting and I'm. We get there. Yeah, I'll configure it later.
You have to stop. Oh, I'm sorry. You have to stop and start again.
No.
Okay.
I'll configure it later.
Okay.
My phone is giving me alerts right now.
Okay.
So we get to the gala, and we pull up, and we have valet service. They come out, they get the car from us, tell us where to go. Was it a hotel?
Mm-hmm.
So we get to the fort we're going to. They have security. They got to check you. You got to go through the thing. They search your purse and all that stuff. And so did that. Go inside. My attitude is still like, I don't want to be here. I don't want to be all no. And so we go into the event. The event is beautiful. Everybody looks amazing. It's absolutely beautiful. Everybody's sweet and kind and open and wanted to have conversations, wanted to engage. It was absolutely lovely. There was nothing negative that I can say about anything. Somehow, that within maybe 20 minutes, my mood switched.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember what it was. I think I do the bathroom. I don't know what it was.
It was
it's
the
like
auction.
I went into the bathroom and then I came out. My whole mood was just. It was like, yay, I'm here.
It was when we were sitting there watching the auction. And all that money flying.
Oh, yeah, it was a lot of money flying. It was. Had nothing to do with us because we ain't got nothing.
Nope. We were there just to crash.
But
the
we were
party.
in there clapping. We didn't crash. You knew them.
Yeah.
You knew the president, the vice president. You knew the chairperson. You knew everybody. Everybody was so happy to see you because they hadn't seen you in a little bit.
Yep.
So they
because they didn't think I was going to be there.
Right. So they were so happy you were there. And everybody wanted to spend time with her having conversations. When we do events, my responsibility is to do a lot of smiling, a lot of cordial conversation.
To be my trophy wife.
But I just kind of step back because everybody wants time with her. And everybody has something to say to her, want to engage with her, want to ask her questions. They do things. And so my responsibility is to kind of be quiet and just kind of be super, super nice and super, super quiet.
And be supportive.
That is my only responsibility. And then also making sure that she kind of lays back on, like, I don't get needy. I honestly, I don't know. I think I do good at it. So.
And what was, and here.
Or I do well at it. I shouldn't say good. It's just say well.
Right. What was funny is after this auction, they have, all kinds of stuff. My friend that I've known now for 4 years or 5 years, because she's always at the St. Louis gala, saw me. She's like, I'll catch up with you in a minute. Well, then my friend, who is the vice president of this group, come out and he's like, I didn't think you were going to make it. And I said, well, plans changed. We came to crash. She's like, at least somebody was gutsy enough to come and crash the party because I'd rather it be you.
Because I was throwing a fit. I really wanted to go to the birthday party. I was like, I don't have any friends really, and I want to do something with her, and I value her as a person. I want to be her friend. Mm-hmm. So it was really important for me to go to the birthday party that she didn't show up to until after a few hours. So
right. So
it was a right decision.
Right. Oh yeah. So my friend says here, and he hands us 2 tickets, and we had missed the dinner and everything, so it wasn't like we were there trying to get a free meal because we weren't. And so he gave us 2 tickets in case.
Well, we sat with media.
Yeah, we sat in the back with the media people.
Yeah,
and they'd already ate and whatever, or they were eating at the time.
They were super nice.
Yeah, so it was all good, And then we got to hang out for the dancing and the after party and whatever. But
that was the bomb because all the champagne was free and it was just popping. That was so much fun. I that night I had so much champagne.
Mm-hmm. And it was good champagne.
I had so much champagne. I was like, every time I turned around, somebody was putting the glass of champagne in my hand. And we were dancing. We had fun. I danced. She danced. We danced together. It was great. It was wonderful. The performer, she was amazing.
Yeah, I still don't know who she was, but she was great.
I know. I have a video of her performing. She was amazing. She performed some of her songs off of her record. And the ones coming up. She was amazing. There's a lot of lawyers there. There's a lot of lawyers there.
A lot of lawyers. A lot of doctors, actually. It's kind of crazy.
Lawyers. And I didn't expect them to get down like that.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, they get down. This party is...
They rocked it. It was fun.
It is an awesome... I love going. Anyway, so when we're there, we get there, we're in the back during this auction, there's all these horses, little stuffed horses on the tables.
She's always thinking about her clients.
All right. So this is what the horse looked like. Wells Fargo apparently was one of the
Donors.
big donors. This is Bridget, and on the little tag it tells about who Bridget was. She was the. It says Bridget started pulling the Wells Fargo wagon in 1894 in Phoenix. So she was like the original horse for Wells Fargo. So they had all these horses, all these stuffed horses. Well, some people took them, some people didn't. And I asked my friend, who's the vice president, I was like, hey, what's the chances of me being able to pick up some of these horses and take them with me? He's like, they leave them, they're yours, they're free game. I have an equestrian
Well, and they
team.
also gave them to us too.
Yeah.
Do you know, multiple people, they heard you talking about how...
Yeah, and they go, here, take these
have,
to your individuals.
I'm not going to say what company you work with, but you had individuals with disabilities who ride horses. And they were getting ready to go, to state games?
To state games, yeah.
And they were getting ready to go to state games, and you wanted to give them something...
Right, to,
kind of
a
boost
good
their
luck charm or
morale
something,
and
right.
kind of get them ready to compete in state games. And so they all, happily donated their horses and happily...
Yeah.
They was like, please give it to them, and please, I hope they enjoy it. And she got enough of them for every client that was going to state games. She got enough for everyone.
Yep, and we got to keep one. So, we got Bridget too.
Well, this one the guy gave me personally.
Yeah. Yeah, listen,
Remember him, the guy at the bar? He was like, here, honey, you take this. And I'm
Right.
like, okay.
So, we have a Bridget too. But every individual that got one loved it. It was like, you thought of me this weekend? Yes, I think about my individuals all the time. So yes.
It was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. But then that gala was a lot of fun. So if I wasn't married to my beautiful wife, I wouldn't do all those things. I would be work, home,
sleep.
I don't sleep very much though. You hate it.
Mm-hmm.
I wake up at 5 in the morning. If I go,
I
go to sleep at 1 in the morning, and I wake up at 5 in the morning, ready to freaking go. And I don't know where I'm going to, but I'll be ready to do something and go. It'd be funny. She don't be thinking it's funny though.
Leave me alone.
I'm like, let's go. And I'm always like, let's sweep down the steps. Let's do this. Let's mop out the closet. Let's just. She'd be like, you need to go.
Go do it without me.
No, you don't like it when I do it without you. Because you say I make too much noise.
Yeah, it's kind of one of those, damned if I do, damned if I don't.
So if I go downstairs, she gets a little pissy because then she doesn't have me to cuddle with. And if I get up and clean, she gets a little pissy because then the noise wakes her up. But when we first got married, I used to do that. I used to get up at 5, 6 in the morning, like my normal routine. And I would start off my routine with grabbing a broom, sweeping out the bedroom, down to the hallway, to the bathroom, clean the bathroom, sweep out the closet. And she would just be so pissed.
I was like, I want to sleep.
I'd be like, but I want to clean the house. And she'd be like, the house is clean. I'm like, my mama said you got to do it every day.
But your mom was retired, so she could do it every day.
So I do it every day. She'd be so mad at me.
Her mama retired. She could do it every day.
You saw her sweeping the grass though.
You believe what you want.
All right, baby, I gotta go to work.
I know.
But yeah, we have honestly, I'm grateful. I'm grateful. I get to meet amazing people.
And she humors me.
No, and it's even so funny because remember we were in Osage? We were in Osage Beach. Freaking Osage Beach, Chicago. We were in Osage Beach one time, not recently, but a year or so.
Osage Beach is in Missouri, honey.
I know, I'm just in Chicago, both places.
Oh, okay.
We were in Osage Beach. We're walking into a store, and all I hear is, Amanda!
Who was it? I don't remember.
You liked them. You talked to him. You didn't call him by name though.
No.
She didn't call him by name. I just talked about that. She didn't call him by name. So screaming her name across the plaza, running to her across the plaza. We in Chicago walking towards or away or from the Disney store. I don't know if it was towards it or away from the Disney store. Random person on the street in Chicago screaming, Amanda! Nowhere near our home.
I know people all over the place.
It is really weird. It's random. It's random. And then we went to this one bar, which I'm not gonna say the name. And if a song comes on, if a song comes on that she's familiar with, that she knows and she likes, like Time Warp. Do you remember that day? Do you remember when you did that one?
Oh, yes.
When she jumps up and she does Time Warp, they don't scream Amanda, they scream her king name. I'm like, this is my face every time. People know you too much. Surely people know you. They scream and everybody jumped on the floor and they danced with her when she did that Time Warp dance. I call it the Time Warp dance because I don't know what else to call it.
It's called a Time Warp.
Oh, it is called Time Warp.
Just a jump to the left, a step to the right.
They all knew the song, and they all knew that she was getting ready to perform the song. So everybody jumped up, rushed to the stage, They rushed to the pit stage right there. They rushed to that, and then they just started taking out dollars. It was weird.
Was it that one or was it Sweet Transvestite?
No, it was Time Warp.
Okay.
You think it was Sweet Transvestite?
Maybe. Was I performing?
You weren't supposed to perform that night. You were not supposed to perform that night, and you just got up and did.
Oh, I say because it could be either or.
Because you were not on the roster to perform. You were not supposed to perform.
I say because I have been known to just jump up and do either or.
But you just randomly got up and started doing it.
It was something from Rocky Horror. I'll put it that way.
Yeah, I think it was Time Warp. I really do.
I just jumped to the left.
Yeah, but it was funny because everybody just starts. Because at first, I think the funny part was the whole bar was like they weren't really responding. And then the minute you jumped up and the song went on, they all said whoosh.
Well, like the song says, I don't remember what it's called. I think it's a Kesha song. The party don't start till I walk in. Here I am. Let it start.
So silly. She's so silly. She's so innocent.
What I always say,
so
though.
y'all know that. She innocent. All right, we gotta stop this because I have to go to work.
Yep. All right. So we will see you on the flip side. Everybody have a blessed day.
Deuces. Time Warp again. It's just a jump to the
Left. And then a step to the right. Put your hands on your hips. Put your knees in tight. And do the pelvic thrust. Sing. This time's like,
Let's do the time.
She's like Shelly today.
Let's do
The time
warp again.
It's so dreamy. Oh, fantasy, free me. Till you can't see me. No, not at all. In another dimension. With voyeuristic intention. Well secluded. I see all. With a bit of the mind flip. You're into the time slip.
She's like,
And nothing.
maybe if I pretend to go to sleep, she'll stop.
Your space out sensation, like you're under sedation. Let's do the time warp again. Let's do the time warp again. Well, I was walking down the street just having a thing when a snake of a guy gave me an evil wink. He shook me up, he took me by surprise. He had a pickup truck in the devil's eyes. He stared at me and I felt change. Time meant nothing, never would again.
You tired?